So I just got done from a day of work and I was driving home and I see that I get a Woj notification while I'm stuck in traffic and I'm like, oh, maybe this is just him promoting a podcast or a team is signing their 13th guy on their roster to like a two-way deal. But no, it is titled Donovan Mitchell has been traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Yes, Donovan Mitchell is a Cav. I didn't really expect him to go to Cleveland. They were in reports and rumors with him. They wanted to be involved a couple weeks ago. Apparently the asking price was too high. And yes, he will not be joining the New York Knicks. But the Cavs gave up a lot. They gave up Colin Sexton in a sign and trade, who signed a 4-year, $72 million deal with the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen, and their 14th overall pick in this past draft, Ochai Agbaji, as well as their first-round picks in 2025, 27, and 29, as well as swaps in 26 and 28, so the Jazz get the better of the two picks between them and the Cavs. So yeah, the Cavs gave up a whole lot, but they just got a 26-year-old beast. Donovan Mitchell is one of the better young players. Well, I really can't say he's one of the younger players anymore. He's 26. He's kind of going into his prime, but he's still one of the better shooting guards in this league. Now, I will be doing a Jazz rebuild post the Donovan Mitchell trade. That will probably come out on Sunday, and I'm really excited for that one. I might even make that a 10-year rebuild because there's so many draft picks to use. Like, I want to use those 2029 first-round picks, or maybe it'll be like an 8-year rebuild so I can go through 2029. But yeah, this Cavs team has an absolute star-studded backcourt, an absolute star-studded frontcourt, with Mitchell and Garland in the backcourt, and then Mobley and Jared Allen in the frontcourt. And they have a solid bench. Like, if they go Okoro at the 3, they have Rubio, Kevin Love, Caris LeVert off the bench. Yeah, like this would be some type of the starting 5 with Love and LeVert coming off the bench. So I think Love and LeVert can both get probably like 26 minutes a night. Maybe one more to, yeah, we can do that. Rubio can get about 18. Now, who gets the 9th man minutes? With this roster, like Windler, former first-round pick, Isaiah Mobley, brother of Evan, RJ Nembhard, and Lamar Stevens, former Penn State and Indy Lion. I guess we'll give it to Jetty Osman. He can get about 13 minutes. We'll do 18 there. So for the starting 5, I'd like to go about 31 to Allen, 31 to Mobley for this year, and then Mobley will get a tick up next year. 26 to Okoro is good. I want to do 34 to Mitchell, 34 to Garland, and I'll actually do one more to Mobley right here. System proficiency under JB Bickerstaff is defense. So I went into full in depth on like what I thought about the trade on my second channel. Link to that is in the description. I gave a pretty much an 11-minute analysis of what I think what my opinions were for the Jazz in this trade, what I thought for the Cavs. Did I think the Cavs gave up too much? Did I think the Jazz maybe sold Mitchell too soon? But either way, that was a cool video. Make sure to check that out in the description. It was like, literally, I recorded that 30 minutes ago. You guys are just seeing this a day later because it takes time to edit these videos. But yeah, we'll see how this team can do in the 2023 season. It's crazy because like the Cavs are really good again, and which they haven't been since 18, 17. And of course, the Eastern Conference is going to be loaded next year. Like, I put this out on Twitter. You have the Bucks, the Celtics, the Sixers, and the Heat that are probably locks just because of their talent / track record. Like, yeah, maybe some teams are more talented than maybe some of those teams next year. Like, you could say the Cavs are more talented than Miami. That's fine. But Miami has the track record, the head coach. Like, they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to find a way. They'll be in the playoffs next year. But then you go, so say those 5 teams, one of the Cavs, Raptors, Hawks, Bulls, and Nets aren't going to make the playoffs. Is it going to be the Raptors? Is it going to be the Hawks? Is it going to be the Nets? I don't think the Cavs miss out after the Mitchell trade. I think they're way too good to not make the playoffs. Like, are the Knicks' dreams completely, like, crushed? Like, they might be in the play-in tournament. The Wizards are going to try to be all right. Like, I'm sure the Hornets would like to not take a step back. There's just a few teams that you know probably won't be in the conversation next year, and that's probably Detroit, Orlando, and definitely Indiana. I would say maybe Indiana the most. Detroit will definitely have some growing pains with their young core, and Orlando could maybe take a step next year. And who knows, maybe they make the play-in tournament. But I'll see you guys at the end of the 2023 season, and we'll see where this Cavs team ranks up, or goes against the other teams in the East. All right, 2K, what's up right now? They make us the 10th seed with this roster of Garland, Donovan Mitchell. Shout out to Thibault winning Depoy with 3 points a night. Of course, Sexton goes out and wins most improved, averages 26, probably more than Mitchell did. Now, he definitely is able to shoot the ball a lot more, but come on. How does this team of Mitchell, Garland, Mobley, and Allen end up as the 10th seed in the Eastern Conference? Like, I think we could probably win the play-in tournament and become the 8th seed, but like, the 8th seed with this team, that's just like, what the hell? I mean, I am definitely more excited to do the Utah side of this because it's actually a rebuild. I mean, Jared Allen is just not happy. I mean, you had a great year. Okay, I don't know why he's down 3 overalls. For the playoffs, LeVert's going to get about 25 minutes a night. Where's Love? He's getting 26. How do you play this year? Ooh, he wasn't great. I mean, the efficiency was weird. 36 from 3, 97 from the line is really good, but 34 from the field. Don't know if I like that. So he's getting about 20. We'll go like 16 to Rubio, 12 to Jetty. Okay, Rubio was solid, and so was Jetty. Jared Allen was a beast. Went over that. Him and Mobley are going to get 33 a night. Mobley was really good. Just can't really hit his threes. His efficiency wasn't great. I won't say it was amazing, but it wasn't bad. Okoro, 26 minutes a night. We'll see if he's going to be the long-term 3. He'll get 27. Then I'll probably go 37 to Mitchell and Garland. Garland averaged about 18 and 7.5. And then you have Mitchell averaging about 20 points per game. Both are 6'1". We'll see how that experiment works, because I know people were kind of hitting on the Knicks because they have Brunson, who is a shorter point guard. So, yeah, we're taking on the Miami Heat, who I said are locks to make the playoffs. And here they are not making the original 8. So, we'll see if we can beat them on the road to keep our playoff hopes alive, or are we really not going to make the playoffs this year? Okay. 2K just says, yep. What the hell? I've always seen the Cavs be great in the simulation, but of course when I control them, we just get bounced in round 1 in the play, not even the round 1, the play-in tournament. So that just doesn't make any sense. The Memphis Grizzlies win it all with Ja Morant being your finals MVP. So we will not have our first round pick here. The Pacers are going to get it at 13 from the Karis LeVert trade, and obviously we don't have first round picks going forward. Let's hope that that was just an outlier year and it was everybody just kind of getting comfortable with each other. Do I fire Bickerstaff? Now, I don't think he should get fired in real life. He's done a great job. But in this game, his ratings aren't great, and we disappointed mightily. So maybe we do fire him. I don't know if I want Steve Nash. Billy Donovan's got pretty solid ratings. All right, you know what? And he's a bounce guy. So let's go for Billy Donovan. I don't know if I'm going to regret this, but we can give him a lot of money. And we do get him. So yeah, my goal for this offseason is to upgrade the bench. And I did give LeVert like a year extension. I did give Kevin Love an extension. I think also Cedi Osman I gave a 1-year deal to. So yeah, these guys got team options. What's up with that? Why does Mobley have a $60 million team option? I guess it was the roster creator with that. Yeah, I'm kind of confused because I feel like why is Garland? I guess that new extension hasn't kicked in, and the most he could only have done was $12 million. But yeah, it is the NBA draft time. I think we could look for a better backup center than Kevin. I don't know. I wouldn't mind moving him to power forward and getting a different center. Like, what is his overall goal? Okay, maybe we keep him at a power forward and we look to get a center in the offseason. So yeah, we don't really have any draft picks to make. Let's see what happened here. And Victor Wembanyama was a Brooklyn Net. Oh, this has been a weird 2K glitch lately. They gave me the 13th overall pick. Didn't you say that the Pacers were supposed to have it? Yeah, this has been a new 2K glitch because it literally even said the Pacers, unless this was also a lottery protected first. But either way, I will be giving the Pacers Asor Thompson. I think we get to keep Oscar Tshiebwe, but Asor Thompson, that's a great pick for the Pacers there. And then I'll just ask for like their 2025 second round pick or 2027 second round pick. That was of course with the Pelicans, so let's do this with the Pacers. So you get agreed to that. I mean, that was your pick. So pick up the team option on Mobley and Okoro. Did it just say Mobley had a $16 million team option? See, I'm just kind of confused right now with 2K. Like if I go to the salary cap table again, does it look different? No. Now Mobley's got an 8. It just said he had a $60 million team option. So now I'm just confused, man. I'm just confused. So I'm looking for a different wing to come off the bench. That's an upgrade over Cedi Osman, which we could look in the trade market. But Kelly Oubre would probably be a really good scorer for us off the bench. So let's see if we can... we really can't lock him up. Never mind. I thought we were going to have cap, but nope. All right, so we're going back to the trade market. All right, so remember how I said I wanted a center? We're going to get Kevon Looney and a first-round pick for Cedi Osman and Oscar Tshiebwe, who could have been that center, but Looney is a massive upgrade. And we do want a wing to come off the bench. I wouldn't mind Max Strus. Gary Harris is a good option. I mean, if I can get him on the minimum, I will take that. Like Gary Harris on the minimum. What about Will Barton as well? Can we sign both? I think we were able to sign both. Let's go. I'll take that. So player progression, we have Darius Garland at a 90 overall, Mobley at an 89, Allen and Mitchell at 88. Hopefully we see some more progression next year rather than these guys plateauing at their current overalls. All right, so let's take a look at our 2024 rotation. All right, so let's take a look at our 2024 rotation. I want to go 34 to the backcourt, 28 to Okoro is good, 33 to Mobley. I want to go 32 to Allen, 24 to Love, 20 to Looney. Let's go 23, maybe to LeVert, 24 to Love. And then final 12 minutes, Ricky Rubio can get 12. Yeah, I was like, I need to get another guard off the bench. But we have LeVert, so I don't know what I was thinking there. System proficiency is going to be 4-star balance. This team should be much better this year. All right, so yeah, it is technically a new day for me. But yeah, a little mid-season update. I do want to do these a little bit more often. But it is the contract extension deadline. It is March 1st. We are currently the 3 seed. We started off the season like a month in as like the 10 seed. So I'm like, all right, what is wrong with this team? Do we need like a 6'8" wing stopper at the 3 just to compensate for the 2 smaller guards? I don't know, but we've been playing so much better as the years gone on. We're 39 and 21. We are the 3 seed. We could maybe get up to the 2 seed. Probably not going, or no, yeah, we could also get up to the 1 seed. I don't know why that said 47 wins. So that is a possibility. We take a look at the player stats throughout the season. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland having much better seasons than they did last year, at least scoring the ball. And Donovan Mitchell efficiency-wise has gone up. So let's hope that stays the same. Maybe Billy Donovan changes that. Who knows? Darius Garland has been elite. Look at that shooting percentage. 9.5 assists, 23.5 points. That's like MVP caliber numbers right there. Evan Mobley, I'm fine with the points going down. I was hoping the rebounds didn't go down. Assists went up, but not by much. So the efficiency isn't great, but hey, it's still solid. And then Jared Allen, I'm fine with the points going down. Like Mobley, I would have liked the rebounds to stay up. We do have 3 other double-digit scorers in Karis LeVert, who's giving me solid efficiency. Kevin Love, who is, I don't know, it's weird again. He's giving me elite 3-point percentage, elite free throw percentage, but he can't hit 2s. Isaac Okoro has been much better this year, but I don't know. We have Rubio and Kevon Looney there. Rubio's efficiency, 49% true shooting, not great. So, yeah, at the contract extension deadline, I don't know if I was going to bring anybody back. I mean, we still have 2 years on Mitchell. Okoro will be restricted. Love wants 13 mil. I don't think I'm going to touch that. LeVert, he already has another year next year. So, I'll probably leave that to play out into the offseason. So, I'll see you guys at the end of the regular season. All right, so we ended the season as the 3 seed. We didn't pass Boston or Atlanta. Jason Tatum ends up winning the MVP award. Victor Wembanyama in Brooklyn gets Rookie of the Year. Chet Holmgren gets 6th end of the year. Giannis gets Depoy. Iota Sunmu gets Most Improved. Nate McMillan Coach of the Year. So we do get Darius Garland on All NBA third team. Just puts up an incredible season. 64% true shooting. I thought he should have been higher, but I guess Luka and Trey, LaMelo and Edwards, it is tough to beat out. Even though he probably had a better year than LaMelo Ball. Like he had maybe not as many rebounds, but more assists. Just as many points and way better efficiency. And I think we were a higher seed than them. I don't know. I was hoping also Evan Mobley would get an all-defensive team, but maybe he's not there yet. All right, so in round 1, we are taking on the Indiana Pacers, the Karis LeVert Revenge Series. Here we go, the Asor Thompson Revenge Series. So we'll see how they do. They're obviously a rebuilding team, but, you know, they made the playoffs. They signed Nikola Vucevic. Tyrese Halliburton is their top guy. And here were the full player stats. Pretty similar to what they were at the contract extension deadline. Kevon Looney with just 3.5 points, but that's fine, because giving me 8 rebounds is pretty good. Okay, so for the playoffs, why is Jared Allen just not happy? That is not good. Rubio's going to get like 10 minutes. Looney can get about 18. Love's going to drop to 20, 23 to LeVert. I want to go 33 to the front court, 36 to the back court. We'll do 29 to Okoro, and we'll do 34 to the front court. I do want to play them a ton. 4.5 star balance. Let's see how this goes against the Pacers in round 1. We should beat them, but we lose in 6. Okay, Billy Donovan, come on, man. I mean, you did better for us than JB Bickerstaff did last year. You at least brought us to the playoffs. But losing in 6 to the 6th seed, what are we doing? What? Garland's, oh my God, Garland was not good in his, I mean, it was fine. I don't know, like, what to think about that. It wasn't terrible. He wasn't what he was in the regular season. Donovan Mitchell was fine. Oh, damn. Mobley's, okay, maybe he shouldn't be taking as many threes. I think I'm going to lower Mobley's shot 3 tendency. It is only a 58. I mean, that's not that high, but I'm going to definitely lower it to a 20. All right, well, the 2024 season ends in a little bit of disappointment. I think that is my goal for the offseason as well. Detroit swept Boston, and they win it all. Cade is your finals MVP. All right, I do apologize. My face cam got corrupted, so when I said it's a new day for me, you're probably like, what are you talking about? But yeah, obviously I do look different. All right, well, that is annoying. My SD card, man, the last 2 days has just been bugging with me. I got to get a new one at Target today. But yeah, the plan is to basically get a defensive stopper at the 3. Somebody that's maybe... I do want to get somebody that's not a liability from 3. Okoro, not the greatest, like, 3-and-D guy that we can get. He's obviously that, like, type of prototype, but I do want to see what we can do. So our pick is going to, I think, it's going to the Pacers at 26. That's what they said last year, and it went, okay, so, like, technically I would have to give this pick. Or no, I think they get to keep this pick. Their first that go to Utah in 25, 27, and 29. So I think we get to keep this pick. We'll see what 2K does. We're going to hire Mike Penberthy as our shot doctor. He is defensive minded. I don't know if we need that. So yeah, we could look at the trade market. I mean, it may be tough, but if we went to like player finders and we could do all positions with like a minimum height of 6'6", yeah, we could do something like that. And then I want to go to the 3-point scoring. I want that to at least be a B- or better. And I want the perimeter defense to be a B+ or better. So yeah, obviously we're going to have to pay for a premier guy here. Well, let's see if we can get Sadiq Bey would actually be a really nice fit for us. But he might be too good. Denny Avdia, how's he been from 3? Not really great. OG, I mean, would be perfect. He's a free agent currently. Jeremy Grant, he did get a new contract extension. We could theoretically put him at the small forward position. I don't know what we should do. Good old Jonathan Isaac. I mean, I don't really want to touch his efficiency. Cam Reddish would be interesting. 6'8", defensive upside, coming off a solid year. He's a free agent as well. A lot of these guys are free agents. Kelly Oubre, should have went after him maybe last year. good three-point shooter. If he's going to be giving me good defense, I might look at it. Dorian Finney-Smith is obviously an option. Pretty good season from him. And he would probably not be that expensive. I should probably do this. Kevon Mooney for Dorian Finney-Smith. We get to keep LeVert coming off the bench. Then again, though, I wouldn't mind moving LeVert because then Okoro just comes off the bench, and then we still have Looney. Maybe we get a better point guard than Rubio. Even though Rubio's a nice fit, it's just in this game he's not great efficiency-wise. And then we keep the other bench player, which was I don't know if I want to keep Love. Now we're gonna do this trade. Hopefully Dorian Finney-Smith, he's gonna be inserted into the starting five. Oh, so now 2K doesn't want me to give me that Pacers pick. Or, I mean, 2K might have been right last year if it still had the protection on it, like, from this previous year. But, yeah, the firsts and the swaps don't start for a year, so I get this pick. Since I did give the Pacers their pick, or my pick last year. All right, we're going to be making a pretty big point guard upgrade to come off the bench. We're going to be trading the 26th overall pick in Ricky Rubio for Spencer Dinwiddie, who was actually a really good shooter last year. And our bench is going to be looking a lot better next year. All right, so we're going to pick up Evan Mobley's team option. He's a 90 overall. That's insane. We are going to be paying Isaac Okoro. I don't really want to pay him 25 mil, so if we can get it down to the qualifying offer, I'd be happy. Yep, he wants 25 mil. So if we look at the team right now, like the bench would consist of Looney. We still have Will Barton and Sam Hauser. I don't know. Like, we could bring back Love. I don't love. But you know what? If Love is playing like 10 minutes a night, I mean, he's a veteran. We'll keep our guys. So, we're going to offer Kevin Love a deal. I'm hoping we get Okoro back on the QO. And it is looking like that we will get Okoro back there. 11.83 mil. Like, that's what I would have liked to lock him up long term. Come on. We have 289 overalls that can get to 90s. We have a 91, a 92, an 84 sixth man. I like this team a lot. I'm really hoping that we could win it all and not just lose in round one or get bounced in the playing tournament. All right, so I do want to see if I move Finney-Smith's position to a small forward. Come on, it goes down. That's so annoying. All right, so he's just going to play out of position at the 3. I'm going to try it out. I don't know if it's going to work, but Okoro is going to get about 25 minutes as a 6-man. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to play Love as much because probably his defensive limitations don't help. He's going to get about 15 a night. Spencer Dinwiddie about 23. We're going to go about 17 to Looney. Yeah, so the big men aren't going to get, like, total, like, a huge amount of minutes because Mobley's going to get 33, Allen's going to get 32. I want Garland getting 35, Mitchell getting 35, and we're going to go about 25 to Dorian Finney-Smith. So we'll see how he does defensively. We're 4-star balanced. Do I go up to 4.5 if I put Okoro there? I do. I mean, Okoro obviously gets better, but we'll see how maybe the Finney-Smith experiment is working mid-season. I just realized I made 2 trades with the Mavericks this offseason that I could have just made into one because I got Dinwiddie and I got Finney-Smith from them. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the year, and hopefully this team is for real. So we end the season as the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Joel Embiid of the Sixers in his age 31 season finally gets that MVP award. I was hoping that I was going to say Donovan Mitchell got most improved, but we have another D. Mitchell in the league joining Davion and Donovan. And speaking of Donovans, we got our Coach of the Year with Billy Donovan. We go 62-20. Darius Garland, once again, is on all NBA first team. Man, these are like MVP numbers. He needs some love, as we also get Evan Mobley on all defensive second team. Holy crap. So, since Garland's points per game were like 25, Mobley maybe should have won most improved this year. All I had to do is turn down his shot 3 tendency, and who knew how good he was going to be. Holy crap. He was elite. Did this hurt, or this come at the expense of some Donovan Mitchell points? It did a little bit, 21.7, so he drops, but that's still pretty good. I'll take that. Efficiency was still elite. Jared Allen, 14 and 11.5, and we still got good output for... What happened? You go from 38 to 29% from 3, Dinwiddie. There's Okoro, who becomes an elite shooter once I don't start him. And then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, who gave me... God, okay. I don't know. We were the 1 seed with this. Mooney with 1.8 points. Nice. Is his shot tendency, like, really low? Oh, it's at a 24. All right. Like, we can up that. Like, he's efficient enough. We can up that to, like, a 45. But, yeah, for the playoffs, the rotation is obviously going to look a lot different. So, maybe I do start Okoro. Maybe I do. Let's see. Love 15, Mooney 17, 20 maybe to Dinwiddie, 23 to Finney-Smith. Maybe we'll go 20 to Finney-Smith and 23 to Dinwiddie. 33 to the front court, 28 to Okoro. We do 36 to Garland, our number 1 guy. Let's see how that works. 4.5-star balance. We are taking on the Toronto Raptors in round 1, who have Kyra Lewis, Zach LaVine, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, Chris Livingston, Cisco. Okay, let's see what happens. Please don't lose in round 1 for a second straight year. And we do sweep the Raptors. Okay, as we should as a 1 seed. You should sweep or gentlemen sweep in round 1. Garland had a great performance. Okoro, though, not as much. Let's see if he picks it up in round 2, because if he doesn't and we do win, he's probably not going to start round 3. So this team is still maybe a year away with like developing their young core. Very excited to do my first Magic rebuild, but we do end up beating them in 5. We have a very tough opponent, the Detroit Pistons, who kind of like ran through the Eastern Conference last year to win the NBA Finals. Donovan Mitchell went off in this series, so did Darius Garland. Okoro was much better, 61% from the field and 58% from 3. Okay, you just become like the best shooter of all time after I call you out. How was Love like this year again? Was he like the same old, yeah, great free throw shooter, great 3-point shooter, can't hit it too. All right, so taking on the Detroit Pistons, who have Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Sadiq Bey, Marvin Bagley, Jalen Duren. It's really, can we stop Cade Cunningham? That is the big question. So let's see. Battle of 2 defensive or central division teams. Wow, I can't speak. I kind of also scared myself that I pressed simulate round when I pressed simulate with Simcast. And we're up 3-0. Just don't blow a 3-0 lead. Holy crap, we are 12-1 in the 2025 playoffs. We have the Rockets in the finals. Donovan Mitchell, 30 points in that series. Garland with 24 and 10. Let's freaking go. They have Kyrie Irving, Jalen Green, 290 overalls in the backcourt. They have Cameron Reddish, the guy I wanted. Jabari Smith and Alperen Sengun wraps out the starting 5. And let's see what happens here. We do win game 1 by 18. Let's go. Donovan Mitchell with 29. Garland with 28 and 11. I mean, we've been dominating the playoffs. We're up 2-0. 3-0. Okay, just don't blow a 3-0 lead. And we end up sweeping. Holy crap, the Magic. We're the only team to beat us. So where was this the last 2 years? Because we didn't really improve the team that much. I mean, I added Finney Smith. It did, Woody. It was nothing crazy. As Garland in those 4 games averages 31 and 11. He is your finals MVP. He's incredible. So, wow, yeah. We ended with 490 overalls, man. This backcourt and frontcourt are going to be so much fun to watch. The Cavs could really start out as one of the better teams. I wonder if people think will have a better record next year, the Timberwolves or the Cavs. That's definitely a poll because like they both have great rosters, and I even like the Cavs' future more. But we'll see who's going to be better immediately. I mean, they both gave up a lot to get these former Jazz players. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the trade down below. Do you think the Cavs give up too much? Do you think they robbed the Jazz? Do you think it was a pretty, like, it's a win-win trade? Both teams got a fair return. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Like I said, I'll have a Utah Jazz post-Mitchell rebuild out next. I love you guys, and I'll catch you all on that one. Peace.